Hello, and welcome to yet another Toonkind at 12 FPS. I am one of can't look at the gallery. One of your hosts tonight. I am joined today by two of the most lovely, wonderful, creative, fun gremlins to ever exist upon this universe, or whatever universe we may find ourselves in.
Holds up an
Um,
Uno reverse card. Slaps
Yeah,
you,
pick
slaps
you.
I
you,
turn into
slaps you.
mist and disappear.
No!
It's too late.
Back here.
Ghost type is super effective against itself, so.
um, hi. I guess it's my turn. Hi, I'm Chloe. I will be playing Chloe the Tavern Keeper. Big surprise. Wow. And
Wow.
I am joined by also two amazing, lovely, talented, inspiring, creative people. There. I get my revenge.
Hi, I'm Fletch. Fletcher, if you will. And I'm going to be playing Fletch. Because this is the tavern, we do that here. And I'm also joined by two of my very lovely friends and coworkers who are extremely
Aww.
talented and I love very, very much.
I mean, technically, you're not a coworker right now. Actually, I mean, technically,
You're
like,
posing as one.
I'm posing as one.
you're not getting paid as one. That's my job. Eh. um,
I will steal your money and use it as my own.
would you actually? You wouldn't.
You're right, I'd rather just steal the stuff straight up myself, but you know.
Yeah, I know. And I don't think I said who I'm playing, but plot twist: Spec is playing Spec.
Whoa.
Well,
I never saw that
what-
Saw
coming.
that coming.
Wow.
Man, Chloe is Chloe, Fletch is Fletch, and Spec is Spec. Holy shit.
Mhm.
This is crazy, guys.
No,
This is absolutely nuts.
I'm
It's
sorry,
wild.
guys. I have to break the chain. I'm actually playing Spec.
Ah, there
I
we
can't
go.
believe
There
this.
it is. Ah,
Um,
well, technically you are because you are disguised as Spec tonight and most other nights.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't really have
guessing.
anything better to do.
Might as well just pretend to be my friend. Yeah, that sounds cool. Wonderful. Then I suppose with that we shall begin. And there's an opening shot of the tavern, and there's no one in it. And the fire is just crackling embers, and it's quiet. And there seems to be some rain outside. And then we hear a voiceover. It was a night, like most others. Almost all of my patrons had gone back to their rooms or homes if they have them. But I was investigating a trail. Well, I have some issues with the staff, my staff. A while ago, I had hired someone to help me out. I can't just run a whole tavern by myself. But there seems to be some weird stuff happening, and I have my suspicions. So, I went ahead, found my one employee, and took him in to give him a nice chat, as you do. And the camera suddenly cuts to a dark room with a singular light in the top of it. And it's just a close-up of Chloe, the tavern keeper, standing. A hand up to her chin. And as she turns around, we pan over to see Spec, question mark?
Yeah,
You want to
Spec.
describe what's going on?
Considering that this is Chloe, I imagine Spec is probably currently tied to the chair. Like, probably like one of the wooden chairs that was out in the tavern itself that has very obviously been moved here for that interrogation. And he sure is having a moment, 'cause oh gee, oh gods, uh, this sure is happening. I don't know if I should keep up the ruse, but I'm going to stick by it and see if I can get out of this, maybe.
You better brief the actual Spec up on this.
No, it's funnier if I don't.
Bitch. This is actually Spec's conscious speaking to Fletch the entire time. There's like the little shoulder angel and devil.
Yeah,
But it's Spec.
I've gotten so good at impersonating you that I simply have a mini you that that informs me exactly how you would react to my actions.
Man, I want a mini Spec, pocket Spec. How much?
I price them at a corn chip.
Okay.
Excuse me?
Yeah, he is doing pretty good at pretending to be chill.
Yeah, he is. Okay. Chloe takes a step forward extremely dramatically. Actually, I should make a performance just to see how this is. 12. Okay,
Man,
it's going iffy. It's not bad, but it could be
You wanna try
better.
intimidation?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
15.
that sure do be intimidating.
Mm-hmm. Well, it doesn't help that like the way the light falls over her hat is like leaving most of her face in shadow. So you got that nice chiaroscuro lighting from the top. Sorry, that's a film term. It's part of my vocabulary.
It's okay, we're all artsy types here.
And she takes a step forward and puts her hands together in front of her and leans down and gets a couple feet away and just. So, what are you hiding?
And Spec, with an asterisk, sort of leans back in his chair. He can't really do too much because it is like a wooden chair. There's not really any give there. And he is tied to it, but he's trying. As he's just, I don't know what you're talking about.
I think you do. And I suggest that you tell me, because this is my establishment and I am your employer. So it's good to be transparent.
I mean, I've been perfectly transparent with you, Chloe. I really don't see what the point of tying me up like this is. Like, I feel like we can, have this talk outside of the broom closet.
See, but that's not as fun. I'm allowed to make references to Reservoir Birds when I want. Anyway. Still. That's beside the point. Stop distracting me with film stuff. Okay. She stands up and does a whole deep breath, gets back into the act, and then leans over again.
Actually, I don't think I've ever seen Reservoir Birds.
You what? How have you not?
I've never seen it. Maybe we should put a pause and remedy this, I think.
I need to make a whiz save. I need to make a whiz save. Okay, 22. She actually thinks about it for a half second and then just next movie night. You're not getting out of this. I'm not that easily swayed, but nice try.
I don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't trying to do anything. I just simply stated that I I really don't think I've seen any of what was the guy that you liked again? Uh the something with trains
Don't
conductor.
patronize me. I actually need you to make an insight check.
Okay. Uh
Oh no! How do I describe this? It's really interesting because you say the conductor, and she actually like gives you like an interesting look, like, do you know what you're talking about? But then dismisses it, like, no, that's not possible. Um, and just goes, listen, I, I know you know my weaknesses, and I know you know who the pecking engineer is, but we're not having this conversation right now because you are up to something, and I
I
don't like it when people go behind my back.
I'm not going behind your back with anything. I swear. You know, I could show you that I really don't have anything up my sleeve, literally, but they they're my hands are kind of tied, literally.
So you want me to untie you, and then you'll talk.
Yes.
Something's telling me that that's not really how this works. Do you know how interrogations work? Have you seen a noir at all? Have you seen any films? She actually like puts her hands on her hips and looks very serious about this.
I Spec kind of makes that little clicking noise you do with your mouth as he thinks for a moment, and then it's just no. And
Okay, now this is a question.
let me roll
Yeah.
deception. God.
Oh my gosh. 29. I was gonna say if I can roll history and see if actual Spec has told her anything about watching films or not. But I think with that, she just straight up believes you.
I mean, you can roll history because, like, even hard facts do trump deception, like, even the best deception.
Okay, that's a dirty 20 for history, but I don't know. Spec, you tell me.
Um, what was the question? Was has Spec seen movies?
Has Spec seen movies, and does Chloe know that if Spec has seen?
Chloe knows that Spec. Okay. All right. Thank you, Spec, for that information. Chloe knows Spec has seen movies. When asked to recall anything about the movies, they tend to zone out.
Hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Huh. She's gonna be like, well, we'll fix that later. Just, I just don't like it when my employees lie to me.
You. You know I couldn't lie to you, Chloe. You're,
Mm-hmm.
We'll bite you.
I mean, I I know that, but something also tells me that you're not Spec.
Oh dear.
Excuse me? What the?
And she actually casts a Gift of Gab, which is basically you forget anything said from the last 6 seconds.
Oh dear. Do I make a save against that or?
Um, I think it straight up happens. I don't see anything.
Oh.
It's just a reaction when you talk to someone. Yeah.
Okay, that's fun. Yeah, that's completely blanked.
Mm-hmm.
Spec
So,
kind of
yeah.
just blinks and is just, sorry, what were we talking about?
Oh, I was just, trying to figure out why you've been, running around places and not being in the same place all the time, if that makes sense.
Well, and he lets out a deep sigh, like, you got me. The truth is, I stole your salt block.
So it was you! I knew it. I hecking knew it. God.
He kind of just jumps in the chair at that as he's just. I'm sorry. I've been so absent recently because I didn't know how to face you.
I mean, I can give you my source if you want your own, but I that's not sanitary. You don't just share someone's salt block.
And Spec is just like, I mean, I don't think it was used. It looked brand new to me, but if you want, I can give it back. I or you can take it out of my salary. I
There's a knock on the door.
Chloe's in the middle, like, pinching the bridge of her nose, and she, like, actually does, like, a little jump and almost knocks her own hat off, and then just turns around and just, like, who's up at this?
The door slowly turns open, and you see a very sleepy Spec rubbing their eyes. Chloe, who are you? And oh,
You
Chloe
see
looks at
yourself being interrogated.
Chloe looks at you at one Spec, and then looks at the other, and then looks back to the other, and then blinks. And just goes, okay, what the hell is going on here?
Obviously, I have been replaced with a doppelganger.
Uh-huh.
And we should, why don't you just cut me loose and we can take care of the doppelganger immediately?
I don't know. I don't know about that.
Chloe,
Let's
do you think I'm
actually.
actually capable of thinking up stuff as crazy as that at this hour?
Do you seriously think that all of this time I haven't seen that you seem to appear in one place and disappear in a completely different one?
Well, tune gags. That happens all the time, I feel. Like, really.
Chloe, considering the shit we see in this tavern, I didn't really think it'd be weird.
We all know that the tavern has non-Euclidean geometry.
So you do admit to both being quote unquote Spec. Nice, thank you for that confession.
No, wait!
There's a snort.
So how long has this been going on then? Okay, well, one of you please let it up.
One moment. You know what? I need to actually check what the first message I sent here was.
I want you to know, when Chloe says let it up, Spec casually walks over and kicks the chair over.
I was taking a sip of water!
I've been here. God, you just... Specs... or Fletch starts saying that, and then immediately lets out an angry yell as you kick him over. Oh, come on, bastard.
Oh, using big words now, are we?
Well, only because I have to use small ones when I'm pretending to be you.
You
Oh.
bitch!
Hey, watch your language. You're not, well, 21 yet. Anyway,
Excuse me, that doesn't matter. How do you know what one is?
can you drink?
Does that matter?
If you drink, you can swear.
Last time I checked, there isn't a law or anything against swearing.
This is my tavern. I make the rules. And she gives you this little innocent smile.
Chloe, do you think you'd actually enforce a natural rule here?
Hey.
Really? Really?
I mean,
No, you wouldn't. Anyways.
Yeah,
I love the progressional increase of sarcasm from Spec towards Chloe as these games have gone on.
Yeah. Well,
Chloe just puts her hand on her forehead and just like, I'm chaotic, not lawful.
I know.
well, you two
Anyways,
are having
agree
your
with
fun
me.
little chat. Uh,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
see that over there.
Fletch has kind of just got himself free of the ropes because, haha, your boy sure can manifest psychic blades at will.
can
It's
Spec
very
roll
useful for
perception?
situations like this. You can.
Yes.
But that was a sleight of hand check, so it does take him a while to get out. But like then he's brushing him.
Nope.
You don't see
Nope.
shit.
Nope. I'm not even gonna make a check for Chloe. She's too busy, like, dealing with all this and also reprimanding Spec.
Reprimanding? I'll bite you.
I'll bite you back.
But
I
yeah,
ain't scared
so
of you.
he's
Mhm.
sort of just brushing himself off and attempting to slip through the back door.
Roll a
Except that
stealth,
there's not a
please.
there's not a
Yeah.
back door, so he has
There's-
to scoot around them. I'm giving
I mean, it's
myself
the broom closet, so
disadvantage.
there's the secret door and then there's the actual door.
Yeah, he's gonna try and use the actual door, I think. But god damn you.
I would literally need a 19 or higher. Let me try, though. Nope.
Chloe.
Uh-huh.
Oh
No.
no. Alright, I'm gonna say he like gets all the way out the door, but then you hear it creak close.
Chloe just suddenly goes, wait. Where'd the other one go? Hey. And then, like, goes toward the door.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to attempt to roll this because I think it would be really cool. Well, let me just do some rolls real quick.
Mm?
Because if Chloe points out that Fletch is almost out the door, Spec has handed me what they want to do.
Yeah,
And I've
Fletch
gotta
is
see if
out
Or
the
it
Fletch
door.
is
works.
out the door.
No, it wouldn't hit.
Yeah.
Were you gonna attack him?
You know what? No, it's not quite an attack.
Gonna bonk him on
Hmm.
the conca?
I'm not gonna bonk him. Calm down. It would have been cool. I'm
Fair.
trying to see if I have anything I can use to like.
I mean, you do have bardic inspo.
I could do that. I thought you had to use that before you do the roll.
I mean, I don't
This
think
is
they're
an
gonna
FPS.
get far.
It's
Yeah.
You know what? This is fun. This is for fun.
This is for
I'm
fun.
using
Yeah.
a bardic. Please. Does a 14 hit?
Yeah, his AC is 14.
Nice.
Sweet. You have a rapier go flying through the air and pin itself on the very corner of Spec's hood against the wall.
there is a large amount of Grolix coming from this Spec.
I told you it was cool.
Yeah.
Chloe actually looks at you and like goes nice shot and like gives you a holds her hand up for a high five.
There's a pause. And then a high five.
Suck up.
See? Good. What are you two, siblings?
With that bastard.
I
Oh
mean,
no, I just showed up one day.
We don't even know each other.
and you've been totally fine with them stealing your identity this whole time?
You do realize they do the work and I get paid, so it wasn't really that bad.
Wait, is that where all of your extra drinks go?
Yeah, because I can't use them.
I thought you were getting them for a friend. I didn't know you were getting them for the other you.
I mean, I wouldn't quite call them a friend, but you weren't too far
After
off.
all this time? I've been here since February.
You tried to sell me out multiple times.
Like you wouldn't do the same.
Okay. All of you just calm down and let's deal with this rationally. And she goes over and like is gonna try to take the rapier out of the wall and hand it back to Spec and
Scruff.
also grab
Scruff.
Scrub.
Scruff. Scruff.
Yeah, she's
Scruff.
gonna try to grab Fletch by the
I mean, you can. He really doesn't weigh much of anything.
Oh my
Underweight, I
gosh.
put no heart emoji.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, takes rapier off, picks up by the scruff, hands rapier to real Spec.
Spec just casually slides it back into their hammer's face.
So, if you're not Spec, who the peck are you? Sorry, excuse me. Whom the peck?
There's a snort from Spec. Oh, so much about language.
Excuse you, grammar is very important.
Well, who I am really doesn't matter. I've only ever really been here as Spec. Well, there was at one time, but
I knew that was not. So that human, that real kind, was you?
and he
What?
nods. Yeah, there was a bit of a mishap with some things, but hey, back to normal now.
You mean back to
Oh.
being Spec?
Huh?
Yes.
So you're really that real kind.
I wouldn't say that.
Are you going to show me, or are we just gonna keep going around in circles pretending to, make things up?
Oh no, what was that
Oh
roll
no!
for?
Well, while you two are talking, Spec is completely zoned out next to you, holding their head slightly. Trying to figure out what real kind you're talking about.
Oh. And meanwhile, Fletch, the not Spec, is, well, for all you know, this is my real face.
Chloe looks at Spec like, is that true?
Oh, that was an 8. Spec's out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Spec? You alright?
Hey.
Huh?
You
And
good?
Spec
You
kind of
You zoned out again.
Ah, sorry. What was the question again? Sorry, got a headache.
Is this other Spec actually look like this, or has this been a disguise this whole time? Did they steal your face?
They wish.
Oh,
Right, because you're such a looker. Anyway.
Oh no, but still, it's better than you.
okay, okay. We're not fighting
Characters
over who's
out of
prettiest
character.
here.
Spec really likes Fletch design. Like I very much like Fletch design, and I
Handshake,
feel very
handshake,
bad.
handshake.
Oh,
I feel very bad, but also Spec's a bitch. So
listen, it's fine. I also really like Spec's design. However, they legally have to fight.
they
Yeah.
do.
Valid. Cane instinct. Anyway. Uh hmm. Sorry, I'm trying to my brain.
Told
Pets
you.
you. I mean, Spec can make Fletch do things.
Here's the thing, though. I think Spec is really enjoying watching Fletch sweat right now. I'm not going to lie.
Okay. Chloe actually is going to Chloe's gonna start walking toward the bar, still holding Fletch by the back of the collar, and is also gonna attempt to pick up Spec with the other hand by the back of the collar.
Spec is not his life, but you can try. You'll have to roll strength for Spec.
Oh, I'm gonna try. It's not gonna go well, but I'm gonna try. 15!
You know what? We'll do contesting athletics.
Alright. It's still the same modifier. Damn, okay.
Meets it, beats it. You scruff Spec.
Alright, barely lifted off the ground. She scruffs
Spec goes
both
dead
of
weight.
them. Yeah. And like plops them both down on a bar stool and walks around to the bar and leans over on the counter and puts her hands up to her temples and just, okay, here's what we're gonna do. I really don't care who either of you are, because as far as I'm concerned, work's getting done. And I enjoy my employees. Employees.
Technically, I'm the
Okay.
only one employed.
Yeah, but I
Well,
do half of your work anyways.
you
No,
don't
you
split the
don't. You do
wages?
half the trouble.
I think I cause a perfectly normal amount of trouble considering who comes
You
here.
have a kid trying to call me dad.
Okay, but that's funny.
That's not funny. That's trouble. I don't want that kid.
There's a kid?
Yes,
Yeah, I had to
this.
run the bar for a bit and I made something for a kid and now he thinks that Spec's a dad. It's very fun.
Oh, that's
I
adorable.
know.
I completely
No,
support found
Chloe,
family
stop.
adoption in my tavern.
Please, please, Chloe. No, I don't do found family. No.
Now you do, apparently.
No, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
No.
You
No.
Are
either
you gonna
find
tell
He
this
does.
kid
family or
that
the
you're
family
not
finds
his
you.
dad?
Yes. I will tell the
Wow.
kid I'm not his dad. To his face.
That's so depressing. You know, maybe I should just pay this other Spec instead.
No. You know what? You wouldn't actually do that. Because here's the thing. Here's the most important part of this. That one can't do the job as good as I can.
Oh, really?
I
She crosses her arms.
At least I can serve
Really?
alcoholic drinks.
Not while you're pretending to be me. Unless you want to reveal yourself.
As far as
Wait,
you're all concerned, this is my real face.
What do you mean we're all concerned? One of us is not concerned.
I mean, it
As
would be
far
nice
as
to have another
Chloe is
bartender.
concerned, this is my real face.
Yeah, well, I don't think Chloe believes that. Do you,
Mm,
Chloe?
I don't know. I'm gonna make an insight. And we'll find out. I was gonna say it with advantage because of the information she has, but I think this is funnier.
This is wow. That was almost in that one.
Wow. Yeah, that was a 2 + 4 is 6. She just kind of dismisses it, like, I mean, work's getting done either way, right?
I mean, yes, but you know what? You know what, Chloe? You know what, Chloe? I would love to see you run this tavern without me for a week.
Is that a challenge? She like leans forward.
Aren't you like bound by a contract or something?
Contracts, schmontracts.
I'm pretty sure there was no contract. Chloe just stole what little soul I had left.
What? Hey, hey! I'm not like some, soul snatcher or something.
Oh no, I understand. It's just because you're pretty.
She raises her eyebrows and looks at Spec very open, like, mm-hmm.
There's a moment of silence as Spec opens her mouth, picks up her finger, and then they casually walk over to Fletch, and they suplex him.
Fletch is just giving you a big
Wait,
grin.
actually, no. You know what? I am so chaotic. No, I'm gonna do something I could actually do to you. You were put in a headlock. Firm.
Grapple me.
Contesting
Grapple.
athletics. You can beat that.
No, I can't.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
That is an unnatural one.
Holy shit. Holy shit. For the audience, we both rolled a 2. The difference is, it's where I have a +5. Fletch over here has a -1.
Chloe actually is like pouring herself a drink and just sipping it and watching this all go down.
Yeah, Fletch is just smacking Spec in the face, like, let go, let go.
Just sinks their weight down,
No!
starts leaning on you, putting all their weight on you while
I'll
keeping you
bite
trapped.
you.
Do it.
He's trying to bite you now.
Beck is completely unfaltered.
Yeah, I guess I rolled an armored attack at disadvantage.
Where are you trying to bite is the most important question.
I guess arm because closest thing to mouth.
Okay. Got it.
Oh my gosh.
So what's your AC?
Meets it, beats it.
You get bit. How?
I'm making a con. Spec, let's go.
Oh
Ha!
gosh.
Freedom!
I was willing to see how long Chloe would let this last. Only a minute.
Good, because Spec is lunging again.
Hey, she's gonna try to grab you with mage hand. Yeah, at least just tug. I don't know. I want to roll for that.
I'm like, if this is Spec, then, like, mage. This is not Camille. You can't just mage hand this person.
No, she's not expecting to pick you up. She's expecting to tug on you enough that you actually look over and listen to her.
I've got to make a whiz. I'm sorry. It's Cain instinct right now.
Fair enough.
Though there is a way you can make Spec light enough to be picked up.
17.
Yes, you tug and Spec does look back over.
Hey, both of you, can we get back to business? Because we have this whole business thing we have to figure out, and that's kind of important. Because I had to figure out whom the peck I am paying. Unless you don't want to be paid, in which case you can stay over there and keep fighting.
Me. Spec comes back. I like money.
Uh-huh. And what about you? Other Spec. Do you have a name? Should I just keep calling you Other Spec?
Spec looks over.
I do have a name.
Do you want to share that with
No.
me? Oh, okay.
And
Other
he just
Spec it
goes
is.
and sits there's. I rather not want
Haunts.
people.
His name is Haunts.
Ah. Interesting name. Alright. Spec and Haunts.
If you want to roll insight on him, you can.
Oh, I absolutely will.
Me, who had no idea what to do, so just went for the second part of my username.
Yeah. He is
That's a 22.
squinting. Yeah, he's squinting at Spec. This is not his name. This is the first time he's ever heard of something like his name of something like this being used as his name.
Oh, okay. Nice. Okay.
And you probably also figure that there is a reason why he's not sharing his name.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of just nudges Fletch and leans over. Give me a better one then.
I
I don't work. You don't know I don't think do good under pressure.
Yeah, this is why I said that we should have figured a name out earlier, you know?
What do you suggest then?
I I still really like Shadow.
I you owe me.
Or
Though
what about Ebony Darkness?
they do prefer the name Shadow normally, but
Oh, an
Also,
edgy
what was
one.
that?
Okay.
What was that net 24?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
I don't trust that at all.
You can make an insight if you want.
Sure.
You know what? I am.
Mm-hmm.
I love how I can tell this is not tone because this is the opposite. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Nope.
Nope.
Fletch, you get a hint of like something that like Chloe doesn't believe any of these names, but it's almost like she knows that none of them are real because she knows your real name. Spec, you get nothing. You get Chloe zones out for like 2 seconds. It pays attention again.
Yeah, he's squinting at you now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Fletch voice, that's a little sus.
So, I guess I have to split your wages now.
What?
Heck. Huh?
What? No, I should not get paid less. Considering half of my job is cleaning up what he does.
Oh,
come
you're
on,
the
like I don't.
troublemaker.
Oh no, they're just
Yes.
trying to pin everything on me because it's an easy
You know that
target.
one kid in the group who keeps causing all the problems, and then the other one takes the blame because the other one just does like the cute puppy dog guys? That's him. Right there. That's your culprit.
No,
Oh.
you
Mm-hmm.
you know, you could just tell me to not help you.
Do what you think would make you happier.
I think we should split our wages.
You're a bitch.
Okay. Listen. You. Gosh. Fine. You know what? Fine. You both get your own wages.
Nice.
Thank you.
And that's the end of that. We don't have to deal with it anymore. Moving on. Okay. Yeah. So, do you both? I guess you already know everything, don't you? Do you guys just like talk to each other every night, catch each other up on what you did through the day as each other?
Wait, what?
Uh,
No.
sometimes, but usually it's funnier if I don't.
Yes, and that's how I
Oh.
find out half of the problems.
Like, you should have seen his face when that kid thought that they were his dad.
God, I wish I was there. Well, maybe they'll be back.
Hopefully
Yes.
not.
You never know. Although, I am wondering, do you both rotate? Is there like a system? Or do you just
Nope.
hope that you never run into each other?
Oh, I'm really good at making a quick
Avoiding
escape
me.
when I need to.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay.
Really, they look for anything that might be anything close to responsibility, and they don't go there because they know I'll be there, and they don't like being there. And I go to those because I know they won't be there.
I don't know, I just look for the disaster zone.
I mean, have you been checking the mirrors that often?
Yeah, because I have your face. It's a disaster.
Hmm. Must
So
take
it
after you
is
some.
Spec's face. Okay, okay. Keep getting more of this. Hmm.
Like his head and hands.
Man, I really need to be writing this down. Okay, okay. Most important question. Extremely serious. This is a big one. And she
Mm-hmm.
leans forward. And she's very serious. And she points at you, Spec,
Mm-hmm.
and goes, "Have you seen Reservoir Birds?
What?
Have you seen Reservoir Birds?"
I don't even know what you're talking about, Chloe.
Oh my... both of
I
you.
knew my guess was right.
Fine, fine, okay.
Are you sick? Is this a disease?
It's a
What?
movie.
It's... Have you seen any
Oh.
of the the Engineers films? And that is completely in character.
Uh,
Fletch does not see it.
um.
God, what kind of
Wait, hold
life
up.
have you been
I'm
living?
going to make a decision because the player spec, have actually, fun fact, only been able to listen to part of one of the games.
Oh my gosh.
So, yep, I'm gonna use it. I got through about half of Calamity Dane.
Ah, it's the ending that's... okay.
Which, if anybody who's in that is listening, I'm so sorry. I've genuinely been trying to listen to part 2 for months, and I keep forgetting to listen.
I pat you so gently. I pat you so gently. It's so valid.
No, you're
Um,
valid. Don't worry about it.
there's a lot of
Like
them. Anyway.
September.
Oh,
Geez,
it's
but it
okay.
probably a little longer than that. I'm so sorry. I've been trying.
I pat you.
It's okay. If it helps, here's a confession. I actually haven't finished Star Cause yet. So
The Universal
Soon, you
Draft House
know?
experience of part 2s are just so hard to get to.
yeah. Anyway, moving on.
Moving on.
Don't tell anyone.
Your secret is now forever recorded.
Thanks for that. Thank you. Anyway, Chloe just has her head in her hands and she's like, I can't believe that. Okay, we're having a special movie night for you two to educate you on the greatest filmmaker of our time. Gosh, I can't believe this.
Oh no, I've sat in on a few movie nights before.
Oh yeah? What did you
Mhm.
think of Color Your
Actually,
Wagon?
Oh, sorry, I couldn't hear you.
What did you think of Color Your Wagon? You can make a history check if you want to see if we're there for that one or not.
Sure. Okay, history. That is an 18.
Yeah. Yeah, you were there for at least, at least part of Color Your Wagon, which is like 3 hours, so I don't blame you. I'm gonna say you probably caught the end, which is the best part, because, spoiler alert, the whole town, that they've built up, this whole western town, sinks into the gold mines below, and it's a really epic ending scene.
Nice.
Yeah, so, what did you think of Color Your Wagon? It was also a musical.
musicals.
Yeah, and Fletch kind of perks up like, oh yeah, it was great. I really liked the ending and the music, but it was pretty nice.
Right? Oh, see, thank you. It's one of my favorites for a reason. Ah, so you have some taste. That's good. Um, cool. Okay. Nice. So you're both getting paid. We're going to have an engineer movie night. I wonder if I'll stop by. Never mind. Anyway,
He,
and, you know, I guess there's two of you now.
the engineer stopped by?
I didn't say that. Did I say that?
Holy shit.
Listen, I mean, it might have been someone else. Don't, I didn't say anything. I need to make a deception, actually. Hold on.
Fletch and Spec are just kind of looking at each other.
That's a 20 deception. You can try to beat that.
I can try.
Peck! Peck!
Oh!
She's okay. All you're getting is she is trying so hard to cover up that, but also is so like antsy about this and hasn't told anyone and is very much having a fangirl moment internally and trying to cover it up.
There's a small snort from Spec.
Well, your secret is safe of us.
I didn't say anything.
Don't
Listen, I think
worry, don't worry. We won't tell anyone.
okay, listen, just
How many autographs did you ask him for?
Shut up! I haven't. Hey, I haven't asked him for any autographs yet because I'm a good person. Anyway, well,
You
maybe
just
one.
like fangirled the whole time?
No. Hey, no.
You
Is
kidding?
this why everything was on fire?
Oh.
Maybe, but that's beside the point. The point is, if you ever see a weird, like, black toon come in, completely black feathers with a funky green hat, and they kind of look like a hobo, that may or may not be the engineer, and please treat him with so much respect. Please don't mess this up for me.
I won't. I'm very good at not messing things up for people.
I
What?
can see that.
I mean, you're still employed after what? Half a year of me being here?
Because of my work.
That's debatable.
See?
The offer still stands. I will take my vacation for 1 week and I will watch this place burn.
What did you think I did before you?
Here's the
All right, there
thing. Here's
really
the
wasn't that many
thing.
people.
I'm like, there wasn't many people before me. And on top of that, um, 1 second, I zoned out. But I didn't zone out. Spec and I just both did that thing where like you start talking and then something else distracts you, and you start going
Mhm.
on that tangent, and then you try to come
Yep, yep,
back.
yep.
There's a pause. A Spec does this and does this. Oh yes, I give it a week before everything falls apart, and that would have such a good impression upon him.
Oh, come on. You know I can just take over your job.
I'd like to see you try.
Ooh, a challenge. Oh, you guys can't tempt me with this.
This happens like every other week with us.
Yeah, it's constant.
Usually they end up feeling too bad about it halfway through that they end up helping out regardless.
Oh, see, they do have a heart of
I
gold in the
I
middle.
don't. I don't. I don't.
Listen, I hired you for a reason, okay?
I was the only person stupid enough to agree.
And
And I
why
mean,
was that?
It crosses their arms. A little bit of the mist comes out of their ears as they kind of brush their hair back.
Mm-hmm.
They just pull their hood up and pout.
Yeah.
Not my fault you jump scared me.
Well, I wasn't expecting that. Do they know?
I know.
Okay, so she like turns to Fletch and she's like, okay, so the first time, oh, has Spec told you how I hired them? Is my
I'll
favorite
absolutely
story.
lay it on me. I mean, I've heard some things, but I really think that they're hiding all the juicy parts from me.
Oh,
Beck kind of just
absolutely.
looks at both of you with the murder in their eyes.
Chloe starts like regaling
I
this.
will walk out right now.
No, 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 it's funny. Stay
And
here.
whatever happens to me, may it happen.
All you need to know, Shadow, is that is that I set up a lovely dramatic scenario to test your dear friend Spec's abilities, and I would say they passed by not running out, which is good, but they did surprise me by turning into a fox. So, um,
On purpose.
I wasn't that scary.
Yes, you were.
Oh, so it is working. Okay, good.
What?
No, nothing.
So like, was it like the normal just sort of a jump scare? Like, were you dressed up, or did you try to do the whole kidnapping thing like you did with me?
Oh, gosh. Just wait. So, if you want to know, I invited them to the tavern late at night. I made sure that the fireplace was set to spark on at a certain time. I had lots of different sounds ready to go around. I drew them in toward the broom closet, and then I burst out. But I was, I had alter self on, so I was kind of this big spooky shadow monster thing. This is beside the point. It is very cool though, and I'm working on the design still. But after the owlbear thing, I'm a little iffy about beast things. Uh,
I think Fletch kind of turns over to look at Spec with the big shit-eating grin, like, "Oh, are you scared of shadow monsters?"
Beck just pulls the hoodie down more and brings their legs up to their knee, their chest.
Oh, are shadow monsters spooky to you?
Brings the hood down more.
Scared by a little shadow?
I
I'm
mean, they're all
making a
quite big.
whiz.
Good.
What's the DC on this again? Let me check. Oh wait, it's not a whiz. It's a wait, no, it is a whiz and then it's a
Yeah, it is a
charisma.
whiz. It was called a test of whiz.
No, this is something different.
Oh,
Okay.
Well, whatever it is, you don't make it.
No.
Nope. That just means I have to do the second part. There's a little poof and there's a little fox there,
Oh.
hiding under all the clothes.
Oh, we did it. Good job, Shadow. She reached out to give you a high five instead.
He very much reciprocates.
Yeah.
And then
Pals, buddies.
and then goes and pats the Spec bundle.
And just curls up more underneath all the clothes.
Do you want a little bowl of water? Do you want some water?
You're not getting a response. They're not encouraging this.
I could have Harold make you something. What do foxes eat?
Spec is living under these clothes now.
I mean, I think they're carnivores, aren't they?
Oh yeah, I think we have some rats loose in here. Probably pick up one of those.
Fletch pokes the bundle.
You're not getting a response. They're pouting.
Oh, I'm sorry that I teased you enough to poof.
Oh, I think it's great. I honestly am surprised I don't take advantage of this more often.
Well, they're rather sensitive about it. I don't see
Oh
why.
no,
I mean, come on. You're adorable.
you really are.
You're not getting a response. They're going to guilt trip you at this rate.
She's gonna walk over to that side of the bar and like crouch down beside the bar stool and try to peek under the clothes.
Got the little tail over the head.
Oh. You don't have to hide. I mean, come on.
Curls up more. No, you've scared the little Speck away.
No.
They are flustered and they are embarrassed and they're just not happy. They don't want to talk to any of you.
Would it help if I revealed my secret, buddy? That make you feel better?
There's no response.
Okay, I don't want to.
Well, if you don't give me a response, I'm just gonna scruff ya.
One, she does it. Two, she doesn't. Heck. Okay. The dice have spoken.
Oh no.
I'm so sorry. Chloe's just gonna go like, oh, sad. Well, I just wanted to give you a little pat pat.
Here's the thing, Spec is hitting me. They're so done being bullied. The pat pat isn't enough to make them come out.
I could just, and she's gonna reach in there and try to like pull you out by the whole like holding under the arms thing.
Claws dig into the chair like a cat.
Oh, it's a 10 strength.
1 second, I forgot to pull up the sheet for this.
Come on, if you scratch up the chair, then you're gonna have to pay for it.
You know, they have a point.
I'm sick. I forgot to pull up all the stuff.
Pets you.
You're so fine.
Today on Spec really needs to save the whatever it's called, the thing that has the fox, the fox stat.
The fox sheet.
Yeah, Okay, I got it. Um, let's see. Joop. All right, strength. Okay. Yeah, I'm very much not going to win this probably, but
Oh. Oh,
yep,
beloved.
you easily picks back up.
I think this is
Oh.
for the better because she picks you up and she like holds you in front of her for a second and gives you this little like tilted head smile. Just like, oh, we didn't mean to scare you. We just wanted you to feel better. And she like pulls her arms in and gives you a little kiss on the forehead. And then puts you down.
Spec is dead. Just lays
Uh,
on the ground, does not move. Is beginning to melt slowly.
there's very
We
much an
melted the ghost.
aww from Fletch.
They're becoming just a mist form. They're
Ha.
losing their solid matter.
You want me to go get the Tupperware for you so you don't spill out everywhere?
If not
There's
that, at
just a
least the mop.
there's just a little chirp noisy. I can't remember how foxes sound. I know that they have this little chirp sound,
Yeah,
but I
they
can't
do a
do
little
it.
like chirpy thing. It's like
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Fletch is just like, oh, right. Because, yeah, you can't talk in that form, can you?
Mm-mm.
And Fletch is like, one moment. And he snaps his fingers and establishes a psychic link and is just that better.
You're a bitch.
Yeah.
I don't want to get up.
I feel like I made it worse. Did I make it worse? Are you okay?
No, Chloe. Chloe did not make it worse. I was going to do this even if the kiss did not happen.
Oh, Chloe's in on this. I can do it with more than one person.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so Chloe, you heard that.
Even better. Oh.
Yeah, it's up to his proficiency bonus, so
Wow.
Beck is
She
just
leans
melting
down,
even
gives you
more.
another pat. It's okay.
Your hand starts to go through. They are losing solid matter.
I'm not actually that cool. I'm just drawn that way.
Fletch squints at you.
What? What? To make references?
What?
Uh, don't worry about it.
Alright. I'll go get a bin for Spec here. And he gets up to go root around for something to place this poor little mist fox in.
Yeah, there's definitely like a jar, like a container of some sort.
Labeled Spec jar.
Spec jar.
Just
For when
takes
floor time wins.
that, puts it on the counter, puts Spec in, like tries to scoop the fog in as well.
You manage to scoop most of Spec, who's just like, you know that you know the gif of the guy holding the ferret, how limp
Yeah.
that ferret is? That is literally what Spec is. Spec is just noodle in you.
Oh. Well, I promise not to do it again.
I'll try not to bully you to that point.
Nah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Spec just kind of all Spec is handing me is such floor time vibes because no joke, you put them in the jar and they poke their head up so that their head's out. and their front two paws are out, and then they rock the jar until it's on its side and they just go flop.
Oh. Well,
You wanna bully me back?
I'm not as mean as you.
oh. Is that so?
Yes, I'm a nice person, unlike that one.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. 'Cause I feel like you have an equal amount, the two of you.
No,
Come on, you just call me bitch.
no, I'm gonna be nice now, so that you feel bad.
Oh,
Oh,
tactics.
guilt tripping.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I hate to inform you, but I am immune. And he stands up and stretches and is just, alright, guess I'm the real Spec now.
Take my job.
Yeah.
They kind of did, actually.
Hmm.
Well, if I'm being honest, one of the things that made me suspicious was how much was getting done around here.
Hey,
So no, just more than one person can handle.
Guess we are a
Plus
pretty
a bunch of
efficient team.
yeah, so might as well reward you for it. I'm not that mean.
You did
I'm
literally kidnap me earlier today. Like I know that it's
recreating
funny,
a
but
scene.
it's a very good scene. It is a very good scene. I'm sure it looked great to the audience, but I
Chloe breaks the fourth wall.
sometimes you break the fourth wall a bit. It's okay. Fletch does not know he does this. This is just but also I'm not going to forget the fact that you kidnapped me.
Fair enough. Then again, I didn't know which one I was kidnapping. So
No, I suppose that's fair.
listen, I kidnap people sometimes, but not for any mean, evil, malicious reasons. Only for character development and fun. You can ask a couple of the other patrons. They had quite the fun time in my escape room. Anyway,
That really doesn't actually. That just makes you sound like some sort of villain from something.
uh
Like
gee,
I
I don't
don't
even know.
know, kidnapping people and then putting them into strangely elaborate traps which they have to escape from.
But they had fun. Sort of.
wait.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Out of character Spec is realizing, isn't that actually a plot? Or am I
Oh,
going crazy?
oh yeah, no. Fletch is. I am poking fun at the Saw movies.
Am I
Yeah.
going crazy? But that is Saw, right? I
Yeah,
didn't
it's
want to
Saw.
say that. You missed it. I'm sitting here just like, I don't know a lot about Saw, but I swear that's the plot of Saw. It's Fletch referencing Saw. I haven't seen Saw, but I don't want to like just go, hey, is this Saw? So like, is this like it's like a reference or something? Like, or what's going on here?
I mean, I guess I do take inspiration from Jig.
Who?
Ooh.
That is in character.
The movies, Jig. The Jigs. Jigs. Jigsaw.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
you must be right. I don't know why I remembered the name wrong. You good there?
Oh,
Chloe, sometimes I wonder, are you okay?
Me?
Yes.
I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine. There's nothing to worry about here. Certainly nothing reality breaking.
God. Is that
Out of
another thing that we're
character.
going to forget?
No, actually.
Spec freezes.
Fletch blinks.
What?
You did a weird thing.
There's a small hiss from the fox.
What do you mean? Weird thing?
Chloe, are you breaking reality in here?
Am I what? Am I what? What do you mean? I don't know if someone can break reality.
Well, I sure hope not.
Me too, that doesn't sound very good.
It really does sound like some sort of convoluted plot that would happen somewhere crazy. This might
Yeah.
be a Bash reference. But no, you just said your voice did the thing.
What thing?
You know the thing where there's lots of echoes and all that? You heard it too, right, Spec?
Uh, it's just hissing noises from Spec.
You can talk through the mental ink, beloved.
I know. It's just hissing noises from Spec.
Hmm.
They're
Don't
hissing.
like that. Hey, Spec.
Spec has their shoulders raised.
Spec, can you make a whiz save for me, please?
Uh-oh.
Oh no. I'm in danger.
18. Okay, you're fine.
Hello?
Don't worry about it.
I'm already worrying about it.
Don't worry about it.
No, it's too late for that. Too late for that. I'm worrying about it.
Chloe just goes, it sounds like you are way too tired for this. So, maybe, bedtime?
Oh no, I feel very awake actually. I'm usually a bit of a night owl.
Ah, same. But if you're hearing things, that might be a sign of sleep deprivation.
You trying to
So...
gaslight
The
me?
hiss turns into a growl.
Like, I know that your girl boss thing is like you're a girl and a boss and all that, but like I don't think you should go for all three.
You know, I wasn't going to, but you make a good point.
Spec is
Anyway.
growling at this point.
Are you okay? I didn't... Are you okay? Spec? Seriously, you don't seem okay. And it's more than just the melty fox thing.
Lying.
Yeah, like I said, gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. Or however that's
What?
supposed to go.
Mm-hmm. You two just suddenly turned on me, and it's, kind of weirding me out. So... Don't know what happened. I'm still your boss, and I say it's bedtime. Unless you have something else to bring to the table?
Spec is literally handing me nothing other than just this low growl noise.
Fletch is going to go pick up the Spec jar very gently and like give it a little pat.
You pat the jar and it shakes. The growl shakes with the jar.
Fletch looks down at the jar, pats it again, starts drumming on the jar.
Spec is just handing me scrambling around in the jar like a feral little fox now. We'll try and call you.
Take care of your fox brother, okay?
Brother.
We're not!
Your fox doppelganger? Your fox sibling-in-law?
No.
Nah, I
You're
think we're
avoiding
just
things.
coworkers.
Alright.
Oh god, I swear. God, I swear if this becomes pro worker. 3. If this becomes pro workers 3, I will die.
Yeah, I think after a moment, Fletch kind of just tilts his head like, well, alright. I guess I must have just been hearing things.
Yeah, maybe you should get some sleep. Luckily, the beds I provide are incredibly comfortable, because I
They are.
tested them all myself.
Oh, I prefer being under one of them personally.
What? Okay, fine. You do you. I'm not judging how people sleep. Sometimes I fall asleep at my desk, so fair enough.
I mean, it's comfy down there.
You are correct. Well, good night to you both, and sweet dreams. Okay. Yeah.
And
And
Fletch,
she's gonna start to walk off.
yeah, Fletch gives you a little salute
Mm-hmm.
and another pat on the jar and walks off himself.
Does
Mm.
he bring the jar with him?
Yeah, the jar is tucked under an arm.
Good, because Spec is just basically rumbling with like a low growl in the direction of Chloe right now.
You gonna calm down anytime soon, buddy?
Don't like it, don't like it, don't like it.
What's up?
Don't like the voice.
I mean, yeah, it's spooky, but
Don't like it, don't like it, don't like it, don't like it.
we all have our
Don't
spooky
trust it.
moments.
Don't trust it.
There's another pat on the jar, like, well, we all got our secret Spec, and I'm not
Like it.
exactly one to pry.
Spec, can you get me another wisdom saving throw, please? It's been enough time, I think.
Oh no.
13. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Uh, just quietly in your head, you suddenly just hear, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm completely trustworthy.
Spec goes absolutely feral in the jar.
Would Fletch be able to hear that through the funny little mental link?
No, I don't think so. I don't know. Unless you might, if you read it, is it a spell that you can read to me? Because
Okay.
it
Okay, now
might
this is
say in
the
the spell, but I don't know
other.
if like one psychic message
Let me
into
try and
another.
find the right psychic rogue here.
I smile evilly in the background. I look at the gallery. Mwah. Yeah, I don't think you can hear things that are transmitted to them, but you can definitely hear Spec if they tell you.
Yeah,
Spec is going feral, just going, they're in my head, they're in my head, they're in my head.
well, I'm in your head too.
No. The voice, the bad one, the voice. Did you hear it?
Uh, I unfortunately heard nothing, but if you heard something, I'm willing to trust you on that.
It said it was trustworthy. It knows, it knows, it knows, it knows. I don't like it. 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 I don't like it.
Would it help you if I tried to figure this out with you?
There's a quiet little please.
Alright, well, I'm not usually one who likes prying, but if it's for the sake of my dear coworker, and he pets the jar again, I'll be willing to try and solve this mystery with you.
Stay safe though.
Who knows, maybe we can get Mars in on it too.
There is a low hiss again.
Fine, we won't. Fine. Can I don't know what your problem with it is, but for now it can be an us thing. That good?
Hmm?
He said for now it can be an us thing, and then a short little pause before asking if that's good.
Oh, Spec had said I don't trust them.
Yeah, so, I don't get why, but I'll since I'm doing this for you, I'll leave them out of it.
Thank you.
Happy now?
But
Want me to go put you in your room?
okay, so you need to understand the thing Spec gave me earlier is very much the youngest sibling energy, and you gotta promise not to bully them too much for this.
Listen, we all know that you're the baby sibling.
I will actually fight you, okay? But Spec is gonna get very
little
quiet.
baby man, little
He's
baby.
gonna get very quiet and go, can I not be alone tonight?
Alright. I'll. Well, I'm still sharing a room with Mars, so I guess I'll crash at your place for tonight.
Even if I have to be. Oh, okay. Spec, who is completely willing to have to share a room with Mars. Okay, we can work with this.
Mm,
You good, Chloe?
yeah, I'm just you too. I love you so much.
We love you too.
I will say, if Fletch wanted to, he could convince Spec to go into the room with Mars.
As much as Fletch would want to say that, Mars
Oh,
is probably
thanks.
using the bed itself, uh, which means it's not free to use right now because he's not gonna
Oh,
put
Spec when
Spec
in
under the
fox form
bed.
doesn't sleep on a bed. I've mentioned this before. When in fox form, Spec sleeps under the bed.
Unfortunate because you are going to be cozy tonight. And
You do under Spec's bed is an entire separate bed for the fox form, right? We discussed this the last FPS.
unfortunate, you asked to not be alone. This does mean this does mean
You
he is
get
going to
care.
hold you.
He accepts his fate.
Yeah, so Fletch quietly enters Spec's room, sheds the disguise so he's back to his normal shadowy goat self, and probably locks the door before flopping onto the bed and fishing Spec out of the jar and plopping them down next to him.
Spec just curls up.
Mm,
Feeling any better?
I'm sorry, I looked at the gallery.
uh,
Actually does calm down a little bit. I just don't like any of this.
We'll figure it out. I mean, Chloe's been pretty good to us so far. And you were given a very small pat on the head before Fletch is just. But I am absolutely going to pass out in the next few minutes. So. And then he passes
Spec
out.
just kind of blinks before kind of pausing, and then did they end up on top of the bed or below the bed?
On top of the bed.
All right, Spec kind of just carefully pulls the covers over and then curls up in a little ball and then snuggles up and places like the head and the arm that way cats do.
Yes, good.
Oh, good.
And falls asleep.
Oh.
And I hand you, when morning comes around, the situation is reversed. Because Fletch normally keeps the blinds down in his room. And he forgot to pull it down this time.
I will say, if Spec is me, the blinds are always down.
Alright.
I hate open windows with a burning passion.
Same.
Fair. In that case, you do not get goat. You do not get a
You
little
know what?
baby goat.
You know what? For the sake of it, Spec had opened the window to check outside and forgot to close it.
Yeah, good.
I like soft.
So come morning, the situation is reversed, and you have the tiniest fucking goat you have ever seen in your arms.
I will say, Spec can't turn human unless they will it the next day. So that means there's just a little fox and goat curled up next to each other.
Oh,
That's even better. Oh,
perfect.
amazing.
So Chloe,
Oh,
how
And on
you
that
doing?
wholesome note, do you want Chloe's after credits scene?
Yeah, why don't we go to
Yeah.
Chloe?
Okay, prepare yourselves. After they part, Chloe immediately walks to her room and pauses by the desk and takes a deep breath and walks over to the bookshelf, pulls on a book, and the bookshelf opens. And she walks down, passes a few things that I will not mention, and we end up finding her in a small, dark room with what appears to be one of those full-length standing mirrors. And you can't see what's in the mirror, but we get a close-up of Chloe and her mouth as she just goes, "You can't do that again. You can't risk that." I don't know what you mean. We need them. No. It's you promised not to bring anyone else into this. You have to. You can't. That was the deal, okay? I can't do that again. Not to them. Why else have we been keeping them so close? Why else do you think I told you about, the goat one, Fletcher? I thought. No. We had a deal. You can't back out on me like this. You can't. I'm not backing out. You can't back out. We're stuck here. We're stuck like this. So I think you better play by my rules. And she furrows her brow and grits her teeth. And just. No. No. Not this time. I won't. You can't convince me this time, okay? I won't let you. Hmm. And you've seen what happens when you try to resist. So I think we both know what's best. You just, if anything, you have to promise me not to hurt them, okay? Or anyone else. That, I don't. You can talk to them if you want. No, don't even do that. Don't, just leave them alone, okay? For me. For me. We'll see about that. Now go to bed. You're tired. Oh, shut up. I can stay up as I want. No, you can't. And she suddenly looks really sleepy and her eyelids start falling. And she falls to the floor. And it fades to black. Anyway, thanks for listening.
Oh boy, love that lore. Thank you.
Thank you, Chloe, for that wonderful. Just thank you. Just thank you. Just
I'm
You're
I am
taking
very
welcome.
calm right now.
I'm taking this, I'm holding it, I'm biting it, I'm screaming.
I'm taking this. I'm putting it together into a ball, and I'm chucking it back at you at rapid speeds.
I smile, I grin evilly. Don't worry about it. She's fine.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, thanks for listening, everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for
And thank you
joining us,
both for
Chloe.
playing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for playing with me and letting me lore drop.
It was very good.
It was very good.
I'm glad I had right back at you. Your lore very good.
It does a little wiggle at you. Anyways,
Mhm.
it is, I believe, time we
Yes.
say goodbye.
Yes, farewell. Goodbye.
Thank you to all our
Goodbye.
current and future listeners. Bye-bye.
Bye.